This is Face the Nation, broadcasting live from the CNN IBN headquarters in New Delhi with Sagarika Ghose.
Hi there, very good evening to you from Face the Nation. We're staying with our Egypt focus tonight. Shops and banks have reopened in Cairo after a week-long shutdown. A political dialogue between the government and opposition has begun in Egypt. Vice President Omar Suleiman has met with leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood, but it looks as if there's no question of Hosni Mubarak stepping down immediately as the opposition wants him to, or of the parliament being dissolved. Thousands are still at Tahrir Square demanding the immediate end of President Hosni Mubarak's rule. The demonstrators want the president to step down even before a deal is made on constitutional reforms. Fresh pressure also mounted on Mubarak as US President Barack Obama clearly indicated that there could be no going back to the pre-protest era in Egypt. Business is slowly resuming in Egypt. The stock market is expected to open by Wednesday.
So I don't say that the problem is over now, but the situation today is extremely better than yesterday, and the discussion between the whole fractions are going on. Hopefully tomorrow or after tomorrow we will get better results now, because I think the ideas are nearer each other now than before. President Mubarak will leave in next September, and now the discussion is if he is able to leave before or not. We insist here in Egypt to continue his period until the end of September. During this period, we will be headed by the president, and a lot of points must be covered before he leaves.
I think that President Mubarak will have to give up being stubborn, not only before September, but maybe by the end of this week. The country cannot have another round of protests.
So the Egyptian Prime Minister there saying there is no way Hosni Mubarak will leave immediately. On the other hand, the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood there saying he has to go now. Whereas US President Barack Obama has said he couldn't dictate terms to Mubarak, but only advise him to relinquish power immediately. He also said Egypt would not go back to what it was.
Egypt is not going to go back to what it was. The Egyptian people want freedom, they want free and fair elections, they want a representative government, they want a responsive government.
Time editor Fareed Zakaria says that democracy in Egypt could mean a tidal wave for the Middle East as a whole.
The two big trends of the Arab world, Arab nationalism and Islamic fundamentalism, both come out of Egypt. So it's difficult to imagine that this would not have an effect. You already see some waves in Jordan, in Yemen, in Sudan, in Syria.